right, welcome back to Sunrise, everybody, on this Thanksgiving morning. Thanks for joining us. This holiday is all about giving thanks, but it also can dig up a lot of tough memories, emotions, and conversations. Joining me with some navigation tactics is local psychologist Dr. Gonzales. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Good morning, Lauren. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
All right, many of us are spending time with family today, and especially in today's social climate, it can be hard to get along. What are some navigation tactics you have to get through those tough conversations?
Well, Lauren, let's start with kindness is the rule of the table,
Okay.
right? And it's all about connection, not correction.
Okay.
So we're thinking about the team today, right?
Yes.
And what we're grateful for. And if you see somebody that's going off on a taboo topic and you see they're having a difficult time, you can empathize with someone and say, you know what, Lauren, I can see you feel strongly about that. You're authentic about that, but let's talk about that later.
Yeah.
Let's finish that topic later on today and kind of pivot from that in a kind but empathic way. If somebody doesn't give up on it, you can always find an out to excuse yourself, go to the restroom, but you don't want to get into those contentious things around the dinner table on the holidays.
Recognizing that this is not the time and place. Obviously, this person does feel passionate about it, recognizing their passion, but also pivoting and giving them an opportunity to talk about it later.
That's it right there.
All right. And in seeing our family members today, there are also opportunities to notice those empty chairs.
Yeah.
People that may not be with us this
It's a great
Thanksgiving
point, Lauren.
season.
It's a great point. And the reality with kids too, it's confusing. It can bring up emotions. And sometimes kids' parents will be gone in the military, they'll be gone, but sometimes we have lost loved ones.
Yes.
And I think the important thing on this is to acknowledge those feelings. And particularly kids, when you acknowledge their feelings, give them a platform, sometimes we get them to name their feelings. We call it naming it to tame it.
Okay.
When you name a feeling, you're looking at it from a different angle and you're kind of putting order and form to it, and it helps you digest it a little cleaner. So you give them that platform to express it, name it to tame it, and then eventually after we acknowledge our loss, we obviously pivot to what we're grateful for.
So pivoting off of that, exactly, pivoting to what we're grateful for, what is the importance of reflecting on and recognizing what we're grateful for, not just today on Thanksgiving, but every day?
Oh, there's so much research, extensive, about the benefits, mental health benefits of gratitude. When we emphasize what we have, we just do better. We're happier, we're more hearty, we're more successful. So this is a time, in this time of the year, we really want to emphasize the good that we have. We can all talk about what we don't have, right? But eventually we want to get over and live in the good. And this is a time you can tell people what they mean to you. I'm grateful to still be the next generation of anchors here. You and Anthony have come on, I'm grateful for that.
And I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be that next generation of anchors and to have met you and to have met so many people here in Bakersfield and Kern County that have made me feel so welcome.
You are the next generation,
Oh,
Lauren.
my goodness.
But there's so many ways we can do this. We
Yes.
can have these statements, we can have gratitude letters, gratitude visits. I got a call from the person that was really dear to me, Father Steve McCorder, when I went through cancer. This guy helped me get through the whole process. He's 85 years old. I just got a call from him 2 days ago. I was so grateful for that. So we look for these things that we're grateful for. A gratitude visit. If you know somebody's struggling, they're missing someone, go see them. A gratitude text. We can even have a gratitude jar. Put things in and open it up and read them. We can also be grateful for the setbacks, because those setbacks are the things that help us move forward and grow. So we can be creative with this, but gratitude is the key.
And I've seen a lot of people saying this year is tough for them. How can we, like you were saying, be grateful for those setbacks? How can we practice gratitude even when we feel like we don't have anything to be grateful or thankful for?
Well, sometimes we have to be grateful for the growth and the meaning that we found from things. And when we have setbacks in life, sometimes we can reflect and think about what we're grateful for, what we got from this, how we've grown from this, what kind of meaning we attest to this. People have an illness, sometimes they look at their own mortality. It's growth promoting. You reflect why I'm here, what I'm doing here, and now I really want to live, or I have an inner strength to do something different. That we can be grateful for as well.
And growth promoting, how can we do that on this Thanksgiving?
Well, growth promoting, emotional, spiritual, family, physical. We don't want to eat too much, right? We want to make sure we exercise, take care of ourselves, and express ourselves well. We have control of ourselves. So we want to connect with our loved ones, do our best. And if we do that, then we should all be grateful for what we have.
And what are you most grateful for this year, Dr. Corey?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm grateful for my health.
Okay.
And I'm grateful for my wife. I just had a birthday. And I was driving over here and the clouds, the vastness of the clouds, and I could see the backdrop was so sunny. And I felt the presence of my parents. They're deceased. And I just felt their spirit in my heart, and I keep that alive. I'm grateful for that they believed in me. And there's just a lot of things to be grateful for. My family, all my friends, and like I said, being on Team 17 for almost 25 years now.
Look at you go.
Yeah, and another generation as yourself, so I'm grateful for all this.
Well, I'm grateful to have you here. Is there anything else you want to add on this?
Well, I just, it's really important that when we're there, we have both feet in. Really be present. Don't be preoccupied. And if you have unresolved issues before you get to the table, make sure you clear them up so you can be present, enjoy the process, enjoy the food, see people, hear people, connect with people. It's about connection, not correcting them for their political views or anything like that. We want to find the commonalities and really feel the holiday cheer and savor it. We do that this time of year.
I love it. This season is all about connection rather than correction. Dr. Corey Gonzales in studio with me on this Thanksgiving morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it was a pleasure, Lauren.